All right, guys, thank you very much for popping on tonight. I know it was really short notice, but okay, here we are. This is like epic. This is like history in the making right now. Okay, so thank you for popping on tonight. This is really cool. It's a team of all the leaders on our Plexus team. So, wow. Oh my goodness, you guys. Before I turn it over to Justin really quick to pray over this call, I was just going to read a couple verses as I was reflecting today on this journey that God gave me at the very beginning. And I'm just going to read it real quick. It says, Psalm 90, it says, let the favor of the Lord our God be upon us, and establish the work of our hands. Yes, establish the work of our hands. And then in Psalm 126, this was given to me a couple months ago, and said, then our mouth is filled with laughter, and our tongue with shouts of joy. And then they said among the nations, the Lord has done great things for them. The Lord has done great things for us, and we are glad. And then skip over to 127. Unless the Lord builds a house, those who build it labor in vain. Those are just a few of the verses that God gave me for this journey from the get-go. A couple months ago was the joy part. And I just jotted down in my Bible, because of him, for his glory, and expect success. That's just some words that I'm just speaking over you guys, over this team, over the things that are in front of us in September. And so before I go any further, I'm just going to turn it over to my hubby, and he's going to pray for us before we get started.
Okay. Well, let's pray. Father, we want to thank you for this day. We thank you for the opportunity that we have to gather together. I thank you for allowing us all to be on this journey together. I thank you for the things that we're learning. I thank you for the successes that have been made. I thank you for all the goals that have been set. I thank you in advance for the achievement of those goals. I thank you for all of the promotions this month. I thank you for all of the ones who have worked hard and really qualified to go to the Leaders Retreat. This team will be very well represented in Orlando. We praise you for that. We thank you. This journey started with prayer, and we'll continue to pray as we're on this journey and beyond. And we're just thankful. We're thankful that the leaders on this team here, they're not just business partners, they're friends. And just what a joy it is to do this with them. And we pray that you receive glory in all that we do. We thank you for the record-breaking momentum that we have going right now. And I pray that it will continue. And we trust you for all these things. We commit these things to you in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Okay, amen. I'm going to take a picture to document, so everyone smile real quick. Okay, you all look awesome. Alrighty, I'm going to go off notes tonight because I'll have to say I feel like I'm a lot more gifted in writing down my thoughts than communicating in person or in word, communicating like this. So I'm going off notes tonight, and in a perfect world, y'all will be in my living room and we'll be chatting and having tea and stuff. So since we're all over the country, this is what we'll have to do. So you guys are invited tonight because you're leaders on this big Plexus team. And I just want to say that I so value your leadership, your influence, your hard work and diligence. So huge thank you guys. One team is amazing because you guys. And it's not a small thing that you're on tonight. I feel like God has just put us all together. For whatever reason, he directed, I didn't expect to cry, but anyways, he directed me to Plexus for whatever reason, for my health, and this has like blown up into something I never expected. So, okay, anyways. I truly believe that God has allowed this amazing team to grow and thrive. And so I just want to thank all of you for investing your time, your talents, your gifts, and your resources in your teams and this huge team. So, I just want to congratulate all of you guys, because there are so many of you who earned Leaders Retreat, set huge goals. There's one more person that's super close. So pray for her, pray for Shelby. She's super close. The rank ups have been outstanding. I cannot get over the silvers that are still promoting tonight. Amy Booker is senior gold. Woo! Or sorry, not senior gold, senior ruby. Senior ruby. And then there's so many golds that have happened this month. So anyways, okay, I'm back. And so as a team of leaders, I'm just gonna share my brain. I've connected with Lisa and Angie, and Justin and I have chatted. I feel like all of you guys need to know from the get-go what the trajectory is for September. There are huge promotions on the horizon, team-wide. There's a lot of momentum and energy, and the team is watching. I can't predict the future, but I feel very intuitively that there's a lot of people that are going to do a lot of things by seeing what we're doing. And that's going to duplicate down in a big way. So congratulations, you guys. I can't communicate my gratitude and thankfulness for you guys. So it's go time now. It's time to capitalize this month. I've been in communication with Logan, my jewel coach, and also with Jessica Heffley, and she says everything looks like it's go time. I'll just explain what I mean. So Lisa's team is very close to hitting Emerald, and in September, Angie's team, same. And then there's a lot of other people that are going to hit senior gold, ruby, golds, and obviously lots of silvers, lots of ranks. And what that happens on a team that's doing that is our team is going to be a diamond team. So you guys are awesome. And points are still accumulating tonight, and I'm flabbergasted. So the reason this is doable is because we came off a big summer. We've had a lot of people join our teams. There's new products. And so I feel like y'all need to just know what's up. So, okay, all right. I'm just making sure I don't miss anything here. This rank up for one team is going to look very different than the other rank ups, in that I was very much disconnected in my last rank ups until the 28th of the month, after all backup shipped and we saw how close we were. And when you're hitting jewel ranks and you're 20 people away, that's close. And so you say, that's stupid close, we go for it, right? But this time, what we're going to do is we're strategizing big time so that we capitalize on the front end of the month. There were 150 plus people that had less than 100 PV team-wide. There were close to half of the people that joined last month that did not have convenience orders set up, and so they didn't reorder in August. And so in the very first week of September, well, I should say the very first third of the month, that our focus is going to be qualifications, getting as many people. I told Cassie earlier today, I'm like, September, we are going for everyone and their dog getting qualified for Plexus on our team. So this is it's very different for me to be chatting with you guys this way, with this looming rank ups team-wide. But I feel like we all need to be on board, so that it's teamwork. That's what I've recognized in all the rank ups, is it's teamwork. I need buy-in from leaders, meaning support that you're game for doing the work. And this is a huge month for not just rank ups, but also points. So if you're not planning to rank in September, that's okay. The work that you do will translate into your business growing by maximizing as many points as possible. So we don't do this every month. This is just on certain months that we do this, and it will help everyone team-wide. So the The overall goal is commission qualified. We're going to work as much as we can, just front end, hitting it hard early in the month. So the goal is at least 100 PV in September for as many people as we can get. The most we can get in between the 1st and the 10th of September. And Lisa reminded me this morning, she said, let's make this fun. Stir up excitement. This is a blitz that we're doing at the front of the month. Normally we spend the first part of the month in like recovery mode, but we're kind of pedal down here because we see what's possible, and it's better to do it now than 28th and 29th. Let's use the 28th and 29th to clean up the rest. We might not even have to do much work there if we do it on the front end. So every 3 days in September, from the 1st through the 9th, I'm going to run a Blitz incentive. And what that incentive looks like is I'm doing a drawing, pot of cash prize, the September 3rd, the 6th, and the 9th. And anyone that gets 100 PV qualifies. So we have five main types of ambassadors. So we're looking for people with less than 100 PV, people without convenience orders. So I would highly encourage you to move those people's dates up early in the month. Okay, do it for them. Don't expect them to do it themselves. Okay, it's going to take a lot of work with us communicating with people and just doing it for them. Most people that don't care about Plexus, they're not going to move a backup order date. It's going to take a lot of investment with us and our people. White lines. A lot of the white lines, they order like every other month. So basically, we're just wanting to re-engage. People that ordered in July but not in August, we've basically saved those people to September. And then people with attempted convenience orders. There's plenty of those that just, for whatever reason, didn't process. And this is all levels for everyone. So for instance, if you leaders get qualified early, put your name in the pot. So I'm doing a team-wide, well, 3 of them. I think I'm going to do $50 each 3 days. And you leaders can decide whether you want to repeat that for your own teams. I know Lisa and Angie are doing their own incentives in their chat threads. So they're duplicating that. I would highly encourage, especially if you are going for a rank up, and especially if you've been in the business longer, you'll have more attrition, more white lines. So some of you new golds that are on tonight, I'm so proud of you. So glad you're on. You might not have that yet. So just FYI. Okay. Okay, so everyone gets their name in a pot for the cash drawing. You can tag the people that you help get commission qualified, because they may not even know where to go to say that they're qualified. I was just going to go over some verbiage with you guys. I don't know that you even need it, but I just thought this is how I'm going to approach people. And if it's helpful, perfect. You can write it down. If you already, a lot of you already, or probably all of you, are just already awesome at verbiage. But if you want to hear what I'm going to say, to the people on my level 1s that are less than 100 PV, so like they ordered Vital Biome and Slim, 97 PV, they're not qualified for points, last month. I'm just going to say, hey, Susie, I have a quick question for you. And this worked for me when I went Sapphire. These are people that I know, that I have some relationship with. And so I'm just basically trying to get a response from them. It's just, hey, quick question for you. And then once they respond, like, yeah, what's up? I'll just say, hey, yeah, I thought of you. Our team is doing a product focus this month, which I'll get to in a minute, on ease and slim for weight loss and inflammation in September. Would you be game for joining in on the challenge? And here's another example. Hey, yeah, curious. Would you be game for being a little product tester for me this month? I know that you're loving slim, like you just always order slim. Curious, would you be game for that? And then I would basically tailor fit it for, whether they're chronic, not chronically, but consistently ordering 25 PV each month, or if they're the people that order 99 PV. Okay, so yeah. So anyways, that's kind of what I'm going to say there. People without convenience orders. I'll just say, hey, Susie, I noticed that there was one step in your sign-up process that was incomplete. Can I help you with that tonight? So those are people, and keep in mind, these are people that I know. Like, these are my level 1s. So you have rapport with them. I'm not like reaching down multiple levels I'm not reaching out to people I don't know. So I expect to get a response from them like, oh yeah, the girl I just signed, and she just signed her husband. She did not set up a convenience order, even though I was like reminding her. I'm going to have to train her on that and why it's important. And so I'll just say, the convenience order needs to be set up so your products come on time this month. Would you be open to moving your date up a few days? And yeah, if you're able to do that, I'll put your name in the pot for a $50 cash prize. Just, for being so sweet. But I'm going to do it for them, for as many of them as I can. Just like, hey, are you open for me just doing it for you? That way you don't have to do it. That's going to be huge. If you just post on your chat thread, people are not going to do it. If you only post on your team page, if you have a team page, most likely you're not going to get wholesalers. It's going to take the private messaging, phone call, send them a text, and then do it for them. Because people are busy. If they're not in Plexus, they don't have time to think about it. They don't give brain space to that. White lines, I will reach out to them the same as I will for my people with less than 100 PV. Hey, quick question for you. And then invite them to do this cool little fun challenge that we're going to do. Attempted convenience orders. I have a older neighbor lady down the road. Hers didn't process. So I'm just going to say, hey, Susie, quick question. And then once they respond, I'll say, hey, I noticed your Plexus order got stuck. Can I help you get that fixed today? And then I'll say, yeah, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. I'm going to put your name in the cash prize drawing. So those are some verbiage tips. Okay, so the main thing in the first 10 days is just Hawkeyeing your back office, your detailed genealogy. The first 10 days, this is something that I have not done well, and that is Hawkeyeing who did not order without a convenience order set up. Like I know Abby Kappa, that was the first thing that she does every month, the first week. They get all those people's convenience orders set, and they help people process their orders that didn't in August but should have. So if you need help getting reports, Justin and I and Logan, and I'm sure Lisa and Amy as well for their teams, we are more than willing to do a private call with you and go through your back office reports and get those lists for you so you can just work off the lists. And also, it's also going to be somewhat like organic, because if someone's convenience order processed or they just placed a manual order tonight, you're not going to message them tomorrow morning and say, hey, can you move your convenience order up? Or, hey, can we get your order placed for September? Like, I just thought I should throw that out there, that if they just ordered, write those people down to contact a little bit later in the month. So it goes by organics, but as many people as we can capitalize on in the front part of the month. So I feel like the two-pronged approach that we're going to have this month is engage as many people, as many white lines, get as many people qualified as possible, and recruit. So we need to have the ads on our teams as we're wanting to promote. I know a lot of you just hit a rank, but you're gunning it for the next. So we have to, that's one focus I feel like is a weak spot right now for some teams that are growing, is that they just don't have enough ads to support the next rank. So we have to get our teams engaged, help people go silver, get back to the basics, or help a lot of people just do a little bit. Maybe you don't have runners on your team yet. Maybe you're the main runner. It's helping, recruiting yourself, pour your time into that part, and then designate some of your time to a couple of your people that are wanting to share. Maybe just they want to get an accountability partner. So that was a mindset shift for me. And I stopped counting on just a handful of runners, and we started investing in more people as a whole and getting them to do a little bit. So front end work this month. Okay, just by way of the month structure, we have a team call scheduled for September 5th. And I'm actually going to get on the team page tomorrow morning and detail what's going on for people. I put like kind of a teaser out there just to get everyone excited and pumped. But I'm going to pop on live and basically say what I said tonight, but more concisely. So what the trajectory is for the month. And then I'm also going to post a post that Abby Kappa did for getting people qualified, where they're going to put their people and tag them for this big incentive at the front of the month. So that's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to have that post up first thing. And then team call on the 5th. And I'm pretty sure this is a joint call with Christy Dafter. We had planned this a while back. This was before I really had my brain wrapped around what's going to happen this month. And so I'm going to see if she'll tailor fit her training to what we're going to do in our 7-day challenge. And I'm going to kind of go off what Abby did in light of doing the 7-day challenge with a theme, which we've kind of been doing already. But the theme is, what did she call it? Incinerate. Oh, I think it was incinerate inflammation or something like that. Basically where we're getting as many people on board to do slim and ease. And so there's a couple different options. People can do 2 slims a day, like the clinical studies say, and regular ease, or they could do 1 slim a day and loading doses of ease, or a combination of either. I'm also going to open up 7-day challenge to people that just want to try the pink drink for 7 days. I feel like we can target a couple different things. I'm not exactly sure how it's all going to pan out so far. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how it's going to look, but Lisa and Angie are going to be heading that up. So they're going to be the brains behind that and organizing that. So that starts August 18th. Like we do at the end of every 7-day challenge is a blitz, the 24th through the 25th, where we do a couple free enrollments, just to kind of get people excited and get off the boat, or get on board if they are, if they just did a retail pack of Slim trial pack. I'm going to do a new ambassador orientation on September 7th. It's just going to be on Zoom. So your new people that are interested and they're wanting to hear, first steps, I will be doing that. I have some ideas I thought I was going to implement this month, but it's too much. I have to simplify it, keep it as simple as possible. So in the future, I would like to do a party style ambassador training where it's in a little group where we, for 1 hour, basically posts and do Facebook Lives. But that's going to have to be for another day, another time, another month. But that's something that I really want to do at some point. So we have those things. We're going to be out of town. We get to go to that Hawaii trip, like September 15th through that next week, basically while the 7-day challenge is going on. And then we'll be back the last week and we'll gun it. We'll get Logan to run reports. We're basically dividing the month into thirds. So the first 10, the second 10, and then the last 10. And Logan's going to keep running reports for us throughout the month so that we can gauge and plan smart for this and strategize well. And basically the last 2 days of the month after all auto ships on the 28th is go time. It stresses me out when people wait till the 11th hour to promote to silver even. It just does, because the system gets glitchy and there's no guarantees. So I am suggesting that all rank ups happen on or before the 29th of September. So we just have to plan smart. It's totally doable. Let me see. Okay, and now at that point, if we still are a little bit, if we're not quite there, but we're close, at that point, we will incentivize each person. So it might be a stack. It might be, I'll explain that when the time comes if we need it. I think the biggest thing is for us as leaders, we have to keep the pulse on our own teams. I know life is busy. I know we're all busy working other jobs, doing mom life, homeschooling, teacher, we have careers, whatever. This month especially, I feel like we need to have a really clear pulse on our teams. I'm admitting to you guys that I'm not necessarily a numbers person, but numbers is this business. And so if we want to affect awesome stuff this month, we have to become numbers people and do back office work. And so again, if you need help running reports, I will help you. Other leaders on the team will help you, or we'll get Logan to run those and send them over email. You can just work off the list we'll be little Plexus ninjas all month. Woo, getting it all done. So, all right, now the last thing I just need to announce to you guys really quick is this huge October challenge that I'm going to head up and organize for the team. I actually have it all down on paper. What I'm going to do, I did this 2 years ago. I actually participated in Jessica Heffley's Maui momentum, because she told her team after she came back from Hawaii that she did not want to be the only person there the next year. And so she did this little group with a handful of people. A lot of people from her team ranked by the next June or July by doing the things that she did in this challenge. I repeated it the next month with Angie and Lisa and a handful of other people that have been in the business with me for a couple years. And the things that I heard back from this challenge group was really, really good. It's just, I mean, it was like me. I felt like I was working the business, but I wasn't being as comprehensive as I could have. And so it was basically a time of equipping and just doing the tasks. So each week basically has, I'll post a video in a separate group with the people that have specifically qualified for this October group. And there'll be a video each, I think, Saturday at some point, and you have a whole week to complete the tasks. And I've broken it down very specifically on what each week is going to focus on. And it's actually going to run for 5 weeks because there's a week in there where we're like a week, 5 days or so, where we're at Leaders Retreat. And I want to make this challenge doable, not stress people out. And I want people that are at Leaders Retreat to be fully present, not trying to finish some homework assignments for me on their phones. Okay, so it'll be structured so that you can get it done. And I mean, I'm structuring it so I can do it with you guys. It's one of those things, I feel like the next 2 months, I'm just going to recommend, well, wait, before I get there, I'm going to say in September, people have to qualify for this challenge group. And I made the qualifications very simple. The first one is they need to be reading Secret Code to Success or some other personal development book if they've already read Secret Code. And the second part is IPA journal minimum 5 days a week. So those are the 2 requirements to reserve your spot, so to speak. And it's all on the honor system. So I would strongly recommend, and I'm going to say this to the team, I would strongly recommend, I'm not going to make it a requirement, but I would strongly recommend that everyone recruits at least 3 people, ambassadors, customers, double, whatever, to show that you can recruit, that you can invite people to do Plexus with you. And then the second thing is to utilize the September challenge that we're going to do, the 7-day challenge, and to capitalize on maximizing your points. So if you're someone that has a lot of white lines, things like that, getting as many of those people engaged. Those are just strong recommendations I have for people that are wanting to qualify for the Rocktober challenge group. So also, I forgot to mention, I would love to have buy-in from you leaders, because one of the things that's so essential is for your teams to see you guys doing the challenges. And I've done it when Jessica's done it with my team. And so they saw me posting my stuff. They saw me recruiting. They saw me doing the tasks and sharing my fears, sharing what I'm good at. Those type of things I think your team totally needs to see you doing. So that's just an encouragement. These are just practical tips I jotted down. So I would say the first thing, because September and October will be really big months, if you choose to participate. I mean, obviously this is volunteer. You're not locking yourself into anything. I'm just sharing with you guys so you know what's up, what's available for you as you grow your team, is to have a shareholder meeting. So basically to sit down with your husband, sit down with your kids, and just explain what's going on. You know, we're going to sit down with our kids and just share, you know, what's going on, what mommy's going to be doing, how mommy and daddy are going to have the tag team. Sometimes maybe bedtimes daddy's going to do. Simplify. That's my motto for the month. I'm simplifying the things in my house. I'm simplifying my calendar. I'm learning what can be delegated and what doesn't have to be perfect this month. And practically speaking, I guess decide what goes and what can stay. So for me, practically, I'll just share with you, I delegated worship team. I love worship team. I've been heading that up since the first of the year, and I feel like we've gotten to a really, really good point there. And I wasn't actually planning to do this until today. And I realized, you know what? There's only so much time, so much brain space. There's only so much of me. I can't stay up all night every night. So worship team was delegated. I made a bunch of freezer meals. But this is just what works for me. I am getting more help. So I'm getting help with homeschooling, and I'm getting help with my house. And then some of the stuff I'm just letting go. Like my house isn't perfect all the time like it was before I started Plexus. So to me, it's just there's small sacrifices that I'm willing to give up. There are certain things I'm not willing to give up. That would be my marriage and my children. So, and the Lord, obviously. But those are just some practical things. I don't know that even is helpful to y'all, but I'm just sharing that. And okay, so what am I going to do tomorrow? So for me personally, I'm going to get in my back office and do the reports. I'm going to sort by PV. I'm actually going to change it to August. So I can see who was not qualified in August, who are the new people, check convenience orders, see who didn't have orders to go through that should have, and just make lists. Start by making lists and decide who needs a phone call, who can I private message, who did I already talk to this month that said, oh yeah, I'm going to place an order. And I said, and this was like in the last day, and I said, hey Karen, would it work if you waited a day? Would that be an issue? Because if it is, no worries, but just curious. And they're like, oh, no, I don't care. And so I talked to several people like that. So I'm going to help them get their orders in September 1st and make sure their convenience orders are where they need to be for next month. And anyone who's, orders who basically they're waiting for September to happen before they order. So that is my brain downloaded to you all. I'm going to open it up for Angie or Lisa to share anything that I skipped or missed, or their thoughts that they want to contribute.
I'm super excited. Thank you for sharing that, Megan. That's encouraging. One thing I just wanted to mention is that it's exciting during these times when we're pushing, because I know just from the different times that I have pushed, it has been awesome to see these white lines, even on the months that I was not promoting, because my organization, my own team grew, and it was an encouragement to me to see that these white lines can be engaged, that we can continue to have a conversation with people and bring them along their journey. And just like Megan had said, sometimes it's just the slim every month. But to actually, we now have that goal where we're going to be doing this 7-day challenge with the ease and with the 2 slim a day. So actually having something, I like my personality, I am blue and red, right? So I do like the fun party. And so for me, it's like, okay, this is new. This is interesting. And so it's going to give me a little bit more fire to get these people engaged. And so I just wanted to encourage everybody that this is not just about rank ups. It is about, and we had talked about this, Megan and Angie and I earlier, that it really is about the health of everyone's individual organizations, you as a leader, because as we reach out, a lot of times we are reaching out outside of our comfort zone and talking with people according to, if you know those people, talking to them according to what maybe if you read their color personality, which probably a lot of us have, and kind of reaching out in that way, and it grows us as well. So there's so many different aspects to this month that really excite me. Growth for the team, growth personally, our organizations, and then obviously to be a diamond team is fantastic. It's something to be very proud of. So I just kind of wanted to encourage us in that way, in the growth that we're going to see across the board in all of us.
I agree. Totally agree. Angie, you have some thoughts really quick that you wanted to share?
Mm-hmm. I know it wouldn't be right if I didn't have something to share, since I'm always sharing my thoughts everywhere. I am so excited about all the conversations that we've had today. And I didn't promote this month either, but last month was amazing when I promoted. But just in the last 2 days, I've had 5 silvers, 5 people promote to silver, 2 people promote to gold. And the excitement that gives me, honestly, I've been in tears so much the last couple of days, because when people on my team promote, especially people that I know, love, and care about, it brings me to tears. And for me, I want to promote this next month, but if it doesn't happen, I want to see people get there on my team who are really pushing to get there. And so for me, I would rather help so many of them get there than even myself. So I think we're set up for success. I think these things are amazing. The drawings that you're doing, the information that you're giving us along the way. And I'm really excited about the inflammation, what incinerate inflammation. I think that's going to be huge and something different that we haven't done to just add into that 7-day challenge. I think that's going to be great. And I'm like super, super stoked. If my kids were on here, they'd be going, "Oh, Mom, don't say stoked. That sounds weird for an old person to say it." But super stoked about the fact that we are going to be our own diamond team. And I could not be more excited and proud of everyone on this team.
Thank you, Angie. Yeah, and I just want to make sure I communicated clearly that this is not about any one individual. This is not about me. This is not about Lisa. This is not about Angie. This is not about Justin. This is about, this business is like so far beyond one individual. We get to be a small connector, a small little ripple in people's lives as we chat with people, as we connect them. And you know what? Maybe they're not ready for Plexus, but maybe God opens the door for some other thing. But anyways, I just wanted to communicate that with everything that's happening in the business part, there's also a lot of other things. And I've, from the get-go, been passionate about the products, and the products work. I never understood why people cried in Plexus. I remember watching some videos when I first joined. I was like, what is wrong with these people? They're like on stage crying. Now I understand. It's because you have your neighbor lady down the road that's not in bed in tears. You have a mom that's able to function now. You have people more effective for God's kingdom because their health is where it needs to be. So anyways, I'll get off my soapbox. Justin, do you have some thoughts that you want to share? No? Okay. Carrie, my sponsor, Carrie, she made it on. She's ready to have a baby any second.
It's there. I was just going to say that obviously September is going to be a little crazy for me. If baby's not here by Saturday, she will be evicted. So doctor won't let me go past that. But anyway, I was just going to say I will be around as much as I can and get back to messages if you guys send them to me. I was going to say especially when Megan and Justin are in Hawaii. I obviously can't go this year, which is really sad, but obviously super excited. I was not about to take a 2-week-old to Hawaii and sit on a plane myself for that long. But anyway, so I will be around. Obviously, I'm not going to work in September and stuff. So I work Plexus. I am a part-time teacher for those of you who don't know. But so I'll be around, but definitely when they're in Hawaii, if you guys need something, a lot of you new golds that are here. So exciting. And just let me know. Yeah, if you guys ever need anything, feel free to reach out to me. So yeah, I'm loving all this stuff, Megan. It's great. All your plans.
And I just want to say it's like very, very surreal. Like this is so, like I don't even know how to put it into words. Like this moment and just the months and then just the reality of, I don't know, imagine when you guys in your businesses see 4500 on your dashboards. Like you've waited for that moment for years and it's here, it's coming, you see it. Wow. Anyways, two other things I just remember. I might do a leader checkpoint, kind of like what we did tonight, a lot quicker, but it's just a leader checkpoint Zoom on the 11th after Logan's run reports, after, we work really hard the first 10 days. The second thing I was just going to mention is we had kind of talked about doing a testimony week the first week of September. I think we need to move that to the first week of September. I think we need to move that on the team page to the second week. We're going to have just build belief that second week of in September. It's going to be too crazy to do it the first week. We're still kind of reeling from August. And so that's just something I forgot to mention. Okay, I think we might have covered it all. Maybe we didn't, but does anyone have any questions?
Hey, Megan, you've got stuff. Yeah, you've got questions on the chat thing.
Oh, leader checkpoint. Okay,
those.
Basically, after working for 10 days, doing the things that we've kind of talked about, we'll just do basically a leader Zoom and I'll just say where we're at with everything. if I feel like we don't need it and I'm able to communicate it in our chat thread, we could do that too. I don't know, but there might be a possibility that we pop back on a Zoom like this. I think it's good though, just for everyone to see each other's faces, even though we're not quite, in person. Okay, what other questions? Did I cover them all?
Megan, when are you going to give us the details on the incinerate?
I'm going to get on the team page first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And I'll probably have to do things in chunks. So I'll probably tomorrow, because I don't want to make the video so long. I'd rather do it like this is the intention for the week of the first week in September. This is what we're going to do. I'll probably go through and just detail a few other things, but then I'll make a separate video. Probably throughout the weekend, I'll make a separate video about the Rocktober challenge group specifics, and then I'll probably do a separate quick video about what's going to happen in the 7-day challenge and how to reach out to people about it.
Yeah, I have a feeling if you do too much, it'll overwhelm everybody too. Like if you do too much.
Mm-hmm. So, yes.
Oops.
So the first drawing will be on Sunday night. So as many people as we can help get their orders processed from the 1st through the 3rd, there'll be a drawing Sunday night. So just FYI on that. Also, okay, I didn't forget to say this. I haven't announced this team-wide yet, but I'm going to host a leaders retreat for one team. And that date, hang on. I forgot, or I didn't really plan to announce that tonight. Wait 1 sec. Unless Angie can pop on really quick and tell me the date. I had it written down.
Yeah, it is January 26th, 27th, ending on the 28th.
I don't have all the details for it yet, but it's going to be hosted at Angie's Cabins in Tennessee. And so there'll be more information come out. But the one thing I do know is that the people that are going to attend have to be ranked to senior gold by December 31st to qualify for that leaders retreat. Some people do ruby and above, but our team is we have a lot of gold teams, and so we only have 3 people so far ranked ruby or above. 4 people. 4 people. We want it more than 4 people. So get senior gold by December 31st. It'll be super fun. And I'll have more details come out about that. Oh yeah, okay, yes. Good thought, Wendy. Participating in Rocktober, yes, should be part of that requirement. Thank you for saying that. That would only make sense. Okay, awesome. Any other quick questions? No one has questions. All right. Well, we will pop off. Hi-ho, here we go. Ready to rock September and help everyone get their goals. So, all right, I will be praying, and working my tail off. So I will be communicating with all of you, I'm sure, at some point soon. So you guys have a great night. Thank you for popping on. You guys have a great night.